Good morning, good morning, good morning, you guys.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Real Talk with SLR.
How are you guys doing today?
Y'all, I'm doing good. I'm still a little tired from yesterday, but I'm doing good today. How about you, baby?
A little sore. I'm a little sore. Yesterday was an amazing day. We got so much done. We divided and conquered like no tomorrow.
Yeah, we did. We did.
Oh.
I had the kids with me in the garden, and we wrapped that thing up, and it looks so good. I got so much harvested from the garden, much more than I was anticipating, only because I thought that I had neglected it so much that none of it was going to really be that good.
Yeah.
And I was very surprised with what we got. Actually, check this picture out. That's a lot of stuff, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot of stuff.
That's super awesome.
Yeah. And now I'm going to be busy in the kitchen with Scarlett, like dehydrating some of those onions and kind of like trying to preserve as much of it as possible. We're going to eat and use some of those in like our next few dinners and stuff, but I'm also going to try to preserve a lot of it as much as I can. No. So, but yeah, while I was in the garden doing all that and getting all that squared away, Gary was back to work hard on the mudroom, and he got so much done, guys. I was so impressed when I went over there and saw what was finished.
Yeah, it was really awesome. Like, I'm so happy that we divided and conquered because we got so much done.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, teamwork makes the dream work.
For sure, for sure.
And it's been awesome, man. This family time and yesterday was a really good time.
It was. It was a great day. Walking around the blind, spending some good quality morning time with the kiddos, and then getting after it, you know, put in a full day where your bodies are sore at the end of the day, and everyone slept so good. We all slept very, very good.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, but today's going to be another good day. We're going to get a lot of other things checked off of the to-do list. I've now got the mudroom done, like what Mel said, right? The flooring and everything. So now that gives us a good idea of what's what, and I can fully get my measurements and everything else off of that, and we can finalize exactly what are we going to do and what do we have the space for.
Yeah, so Gary basically got like the decking down on the stoop so you can actually stand up over there. The Advantech is all down and everything is ready for us to build up on. So there is going to be another store trip in our very near future to go pick up a little bit more lumber so we could do the walls. And then we also need the windows and the door.
Correct.
So we didn't want to go and pick up all the lumber for that yet until we actually figure out what like windows and door we're going to need, because we don't want to buy too much extra. And on the contrary, we don't want to be one board short again. So we want to be like accurate with our measurements so we know exactly what we're doing.
What we're doing and what we need, you know.
Yeah.
So I mean, I've got an order list together. But now, like what you said, I mean, I can really finalize that and make sure that I'm not going to be off by a board.
Yeah.
Getting the foundation set on anything, you know, is always key to anything that you do in life. I mean, whether it be your house, whether it be your morals, whether it be, you know, anything.
Gotta have a good foundation.
Is everything. So I'm glad that we took our time to get the foundation right and made it that much easier for me to be able to erect it, you know, and get the floor down, which is also part of the foundation, you know, because that's what everything gets built on is the floor, you know, so.
Yeah. No, and it did, like, I know you take, you know, we always give you grief, you know, measuring, triple checking or whatever, but it's just, you know how it is. It's not really, we don't really mean it. We're just giving you grief just to, haha, funny, you know.
But I'm
glad that you do it too. I'm glad that you do it too, because like this whole front mudroom area has gone up so quickly and flawlessly. Like where you thought that it was going to be panning out is exactly where it ended up panning out.
I think we're off by like a 1/16 of an inch.
Gary knows. 1/16 of an inch.
And I was just like, it's close enough to me. I mean, shoot.
It'd be close enough for most, all right? It'd be close enough for everybody.
Yes. I was like, man, that's dang near spot on, man.
Yeah, I don't think you can get it any more perfect.
Oh.
You know?
I think after I plumbed it up and everything else, I think it was a 30-second after it was all said and done. But it's like, It's so close. It's not
Most people wouldn't even be able to find that on a measuring tape. I'm just saying.
I go by the precise aspect. I can't help it when, you know, I'm a mechanically inclined mind, you know, and with engines, things are precise, okay? Yeah. You can't be an 1/8 of an inch off, or a 16th or 32nd, or, you know, a 64th. Like, you have to be honed in exactly.
And that's why we live on the 41.36.
I can't help it. All right.
No, it's a great quality. It's a great quality. It's one of your, you know, like neurotic things, but it's a good thing. It's not a bad thing. It's a good thing. I love it. I love it. But it went up very flawlessly, friends. Everything over on the front area is now ready for us, like we said, to put the walls up on there. But there will be another store trip. We're going to have to get the doors and windows. We're going to have to get the rest of the lumber. And then it's just going to be go, go, go. So
go team, go.
Yeah, go team, go. No. We're almost there. I don't think we're going to go and buy that stuff, you know, today. No. We have some other stuff that we're going to work on today. And we've got some stuff in the works, but at the same time, I've got a lot of... We've been going and going and going and moving and grinding and getting a lot done. Yeah, and I've been doing the filming a little bit differently than I usually do. Like, for instance, yesterday, we were dividing and conquering, right? And so I was in the garden with the kids, and we were filming one thing, and then Gary was over there on the other area, and he was filming another thing. And then when I take it back and I'm going to put it inside the, you know, Adobe Pro and, like, edit it all out and whatnot, I'm going to separate it so that way I can, like, provide you guys with more content, but we're able to accomplish more stuff.
Correct.
You know, so I hope that you guys like our narrations and kind of like watching us do stuff, and like I explain over it, because that's easier for us to be able to get her done. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? But it does take the other side of the work, which is the content creation, and puts the content creation more on the back burner, sort of. So anyway, I'm doing my best. I hope that you guys like what I'm able to come up with and how I'm able to piece it all together for you, because right now we're at that time where it's like time to crank it up a notch. And awesome. I got to do what I got to do. I'm trying my best. I don't
know. I'm in that excitement.
I am too. I'm so excited.
Because it's like,
guys. All this hard work is finally coming to.
It's coming there.
Yeah,
it's coming there. We got to get these walls up.
Yeah.
And then we got that last little bit of roof to build.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
And then I can get my measurements for my metal.
Yes. And then it'll be metal time. So, like, all this hard work, you know, like starting from literally the bottom to now we're here. Started from the bottom, now we're here. Yeah. Like, for real. And I know that this deck area that we're sitting under today, because of the beautiful shade that we got, took forever. It felt like it took forever, but there were so many components to this. We had to do the
complication to this area
compared to the mudroom. Night and day difference.
Insane.
And I think too, like, looking at it, like, when, you know, other people build cabins and stuff, like, not everybody does all this massive block work or foundational work that we've done, right? So looking at it, just my brain, just hear me out here, right? So, like, you know how we did the footers and, you know, we put up the beams, and you can do like a pier and beam foundation for cabins. A lot of folks do that, and I understand why. It's so easy, and the plumbing is right under there, and you can insulate the bottom and it goes up. But when, like, you're watching it, you're seeing something like go from literally nothing to, oh wow, they're in this finished cabin and it only took them a year. Yeah, because the foundation for their house only took them a month. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Because that out there in the front, I mean, I'm looking at it, like, and how big that space is, and that only took us a few days.
Yep.
You know, we had to do it piece by piece by piece by piece. You know, we started doing the foundation for out there. We did the form board footers out there in like May or something, I want to say. Maybe June.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, but then we let them sit and cure for a while. So, because we were working over here. But anyway, what I was getting to is over there is extra satisfying because over here took so long. You know what I mean? Because there were so many steps to doing over here, with doing the block pillar first and then having to do the flooring over here, and everything is at a much different height and was above our heads by a lot. And over there, everything's like at waist height. And it was just a totally different build, but because it's different and stuff, and like I said, we've been working on one thing for so long, changing it up is very satisfying.
I'm glad we didn't go with the pier and beam though for the cabin.
Oh, me too. I love having the basement.
Extremely glad because that was the biggest thing right there. You know, if we were almost on like a flattish grade, right? Then I'd just go concrete, to be quite honest, with the floor and the base. I mean, personally. Yeah. But even then, doing a post frame, it's not a bad idea either because it's pretty level. You know, just like what you're saying, you're at a spot where you can easily manage it, you know. But because we're on a hill and we did that, and if we did a post thing, we'd have a lot of dead space underneath. Yeah. You know, even if we had it be like 2 feet or a foot over in the front, it would be so high. You would still end up being at that point doing, you know, off the hill. You'd have to be on ladders like, with this big post.
And it has to do too with
and trying to level it with this.
Yeah, because of our land, you know, like this side of the property that we had cleared out and stuff. It's very much on a hill, and the backyard, you know, we had to have these tier systems. Any level surface over here is man-made. There was nothing level over here. This side of the clearing was a very steep slope.
This was
very steep. Yeah. But I love it because, man, the view over here and like where we're sitting, from the point that we're sitting at right now, I could see the whole top tier and watch and see what's going on. I could see the playhouse. I could see the middle tier where the gardening and stuff is and see the rabbits and everything. And I could even see the bottom tier where like the goats will be again, where the dogs are now, and the chicken coop area. Like I can see all of it. And manage all of it. So any kind of predators or anything coming around, we'll be able to like see it right away, be able to like noticeably see if something's wrong with somebody, if somebody's just laying in the yard or something, you know, you have a really good bird's eye view from here. Plus just the mountain, like it's so gorgeous, and having this, I don't know, it's just
that tree out of the way definitely opens it up quite a bit more.
Oh my gosh, yeah. And I know we should have probably cut that thing down a long time ago, but we wanted to give it a chance.
I wanted to try, you know.
Yeah, this year was the only year that it never bloomed. Last year it bloomed, but it died right away. Yeah. And the year before that, it had bloomed. But the year before that was the year that we had made the tier systems. Oh. You know what I mean? So,
hey, it's coming together.
We gave it a chance. But everything's coming together so well, friends. Like, I'm so happy that we're finally at this point that we're at.
It's getting there, man. Yeah. I'm excited because we're moving right along, man.
Yeah, we really are.
And it's going to get to a point where we're going to be getting that order together for the roof.
Yay!
And I know. Honestly, that up there is some complications with it. I'm not going to lie. But the complications I feel like are going to be a lot easier. Mainly because we're going about it a way that is normal.
It's a much more standard build.
Readily available information, so it should go pretty smoothly.
Yeah, because everything we're doing, it's not like we've done this a billion times before. This is our first time ever building anything, really. I mean, Gary had built a couple of outbuildings and stuff in Arizona, and like, I guess at your work, you know, like the landing decks and stuff.
I just helped more than anything. Like, I didn't really do anything. The engineer said, hey, do this. And, you know, the construction guy said, all right, we'll do this. Yeah. Hey, I need this. And we need to do this. Yeah. All right.
I think, and then other than like outbuildings in Arizona, there was a shed that was built. Oh. And besides that, this is literally like our first time ever doing any of this stuff. So. We're just crazy enough to put it on the internet. So there's lots of research that goes involved before we start spending our money and buying materials and then like, you know, chancing and doing it.
There's a lot.
There's a lot of research that goes into it. And we read a lot, and then we do trial and error, and we like, I guess, compare it to what we are able to do and how our brains work or what our physical capabilities are. Like all those things, it all comes into play. Yep. So
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
But it's been a fun ride, man. This has been like
an insane ride.
Yeah, one of my favorite chapters in my life so far. Like, I think you know, having our family out here and being able to spend the time with the kids like I was able to yesterday and teaching them about the gardening and stuff. And then, you know, doing the construction work stuff together with the kids and having them be enjoying it. But also just being able to spend that time with you. Yeah. You know, me and you.
It was a good time, man.
Yeah, it's been really nice. My favorite chapter so far.
Yeah. And it's been, I don't know, it's been really, really good. The last couple of days have been really nice. Yeah. You know, we got a lot accomplished. We've been having a lot of good family time. The schoolwork has been going pretty good.
Yeah, this week has been very easy with them. They're like they've been on task. Yep. They're trying to butter us up for something.
I feel like.
I don't know. What do you want?
I feel like. But no, it's been really good. I'm looking forward to this week, man. And we've got a lot of things planned for today. We got a lot of things planned for tomorrow. We got things planned for this Saturday. We've been going and grinding and moving and grinding.
Yeah, and I don't think that there's an end in sight, at least for a little while, and that's okay with me. Like, if everything keeps going as smoothly as it's going right now, like why slow a good thing down, you know?
100%.
Yeah, no, we're doing really great with it. But there's so many things, like we're getting towards the middle of September, and we're right about where we wanted to be with the mudroom. Yeah. We will be kind of shifting gears here soon. No. I don't know when. Soon. No. We're going to be shifting gears. We're going to try to go back to like Camp Life area and knock that out. We also are going to start putting some attention on our sand filter. Yep. Because now we're at a spot where, okay, we need to go get materials for this. We need to do measurements, etc. for this. So while we do that and we're kind of at a standstill, we're going to start bouncing
around and trying to get everything situated. Yeah. You know, we've got a lot of materials here for other things. We are out of materials for the mudroom right now, so I've got to finalize my material list. Yeah. And get that ordered.
Which you've got a good head start on it.
I do. Yeah. And it's looking really, really, really good. I just want to finalize and make sure that I'm not running out of any boards.
Yeah. And part of it, too, is going to be us, like I was saying earlier, having to go and pick up the doors and windows so that way we know exactly how big everything's going to be, so we don't over-purchase or under-purchase, and that way everything lines up. And another good thing to note, too, friends, it's not like how some of y'all can drive 10 minutes down the road and go get your lumber. That is not the case for us. It is an all-day adventure when we have to go do material pickups. Like that size, we can go and get like a board or two in town, but on like we have to first off price check around and see if in town has the better deal or in Fort Smith has the better deal or Russellville or wherever. And then if we do have to go out of our little bubble area, we're talking like an hour one-way drive minimum. No. And then another hour home plus an hour being there. So it's like a 3 to 4 hour excursion.
Depending on what you're doing.
Yeah, which...
It might even be longer.
Yeah, and it takes up a big chunk of the day.
It does. So. It is a big day that you got to plan for everything, right? And that's where it's like, okay, let me try to fit everything in. Yeah. Where we can get everything situated, get us to a point where we can do X, Y, and Z, and then also A, B, and C. Yeah. We're juggling
around here. Bunch of clowns around here, just clowning around, messing around. Get back to work.
But it's been...
We're doing what we can.
It's been good, man. We've been moving and grinding. Today's going to be another move and grind. We're going to get a lot accomplished today, I feel like, because it should be a fairly easy day today.
I hope so.
We got a lot of stuff to do. I don't want to spill too many beans and whatnot. But
I know. I'm always good for spilling beans. And then tomorrow
we've got plans for something as well, and we got plans for Saturday. We got, bless you. I was waiting for that second one. There it is. Bless you. We got plans for Saturday. We got plans for Sunday. So I mean, like we got plans all this week coming up. Yeah. And it's looking like it's going to be beautiful weather. So we'll see what exactly happens.
Yeah, we kind of are in like a little bubble of a heat wave at the moment, unfortunately. Like all that beautiful, cool weather was so nice, and I loved it while it lasted. But now we're back into like the low 90s for the next few days. But that's not going to slow down our momentum. I'm just saying, right? And then, I don't know, this time of year, it goes like that, where it's like really hot and then you have beautiful days and then you got rainy days, and it's like the growing pains of the switching seasons.
Yeah.
And yeah, I don't know.
It's a good time.
Yeah.
It's a good time. I'm really excited about it. This yesterday and what we've got planned and how we got it planned, I feel like we got all our duckies in a row.
Finally.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. But it's going to be a great day today.
Yep.
We're going to be wanting to get on it and get things rolling.
Yep.
So I really hope you guys have a really good day today.
Yeah, me too. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Got lots of smiles. Bring some smiles to somebody else. You know, accomplish 100%. A lot. If not, then rest a lot.
Yes.
Do whatever you need to do. But I hope that you're doing it and doing it and doing it well. So until the next one, friends, we love y'all and we hope you have a good one.
And we'll catch you on the next one.
Bye, you guys.
Later. Don't know what that was.